Warning. This is a show where we talk about our favorite characters and media, so this may be full of spoilers throughout the entire episode. We apologize if that's not quite your thing, but we do hope that you enjoy anyway.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. Hello and welcome to Powered Casual Presents 5-Hit List.
Fan fiction.
Fan fiction. No, there won't be any fan fiction on this episode. No, we are talking about
That's
Pokemon.
what you think.
Wait, I'm confused. It says down below. It says 5-hit,
okay.
but over here,
I got you.
there's 6 of them.
I got you. There we go. Fixed
What?
it.
What? What?
because
Yay!
because we're talking Pokemon this week.
Oh, that looks so ominous with the red.
Yeah. Like the Joker is taking over.
Yeah,
Oh.
with like, yeah, it's, yeah. But yeah, because we're talking Pokemon, we can't do 5. You got to do 6. Have to do 6.
Yeah.
So, I mean 6 with honorable mentions, but still. So pretty simple topic this time. But to go around the table, I'm Ian. I'm running the show like I usually do. Next to me, we have Brian.
I still like cosplayers.
Oh,
And it's convenient because
It's
it
meta.
is PortCon weekend.
Oh ho!
So you want to see some cosplayers and their craft, go to the Doubletree in South Portland.
Are there people there though?
Not right now. There shouldn't be right now.
Well, not at the Doubletree, but people are wandering the mall in cosplay.
People are in the spirit of it. Newberry's got their comic.
Should have gone there.
Got their cosplay competition going on this year, like usual. So
You could have done this on location.
we could have. And in another year, next year,
food
maybe,
court.
maybe
That sweet food court audio.
it would be, but it would add to it. But so we got Brian. We got below me. We have Sean. And our special guest this time around, we have Ark, who you may recognize from most of the streams on this channel. But we needed...
Oh, really? I'm only on one of the streams.
Yeah, that's really the only other stream we have. Like, we have this,
Yeah.
and
You have
Squadrons,
X-Wings.
and... Yeah, so we really only have 3 streams, and you hold down one of them with us.
So, real quick,
That's the
let's
most
have our
consistent.
guest explain to us how you know the host.
Yes.
Oh, how do I know the host?
Yes.
How do you know our host?
Yeah.
We've never had anyone else do this before. This is weird.
I've never met this guy in my life.
Oh, weird.
It is.
Yeah.
In so many
We're
ways.
married. We're in the same room. That's how I know the host.
Yep.
Prove it. Go hit him.
I can throw things at him.
No, don't come hit me.
He doesn't like it when I do
There's
this.
too many monitors. Oh! Whoa!
Just
Oh.
say that Sean
Oh.
made you do it.
Did that land in the light?
I don't know where that landed.
I saw
We're
it
gonna start a
fall.
fire.
We might, but if we do, you'll both know, and we'll have proved that we're both in the same room because we'll both be running out of here.
Yeah, I think you slam dunked it
Excellent.
into the light. You totally did.
No, it's an elaborate ruse. They're both going to start fires at their separate houses just to keep the illusion going.
It's
Exactly.
all
we
part
use
of the show.
LEDs.
Exactly.
Cool running, efficient LED lights.
And so, something I asked everybody maybe less than an hour ago, because we're talking about Pokemon, not that these are going to be gym teams, but I was also sort of curious about what type everybody would be if they were in the Elite Four or if they were a gym leader.
Won't this give away some of our choices?
Not
I don't think
necessarily,
so.
because this is just your favorite type. This may
Yeah.
not say anything about the Pokemon you actually picked. So I'll start. For me, my example would
We're doing
be-
this now?
Yeah, we're doing this right now.
That's
Oh.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Right now. No, yeah,
Okay.
right now.
All right, do it.
Because like even if it does like sort of give a hint, there are 898 Pokemon. distributed across 18 types, many of them dual typed nowadays. So
Plus all of the Sonic characters.
yeah, exactly. Like
What?
Sonic the Hedgehog, definitely a
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
And the Digimon.
Yeah.
It does blend in.
So there's like, it's crazy broad. Like, but if I were to pick, I would pick Steel, or Metal, depending on
Whoa!
which one.
You
Yeah,
steal my shit.
look, this is one of the reasons I went first.
Stealing
But no, it's always been a cool
inspiration.
Type. Always been, always been a cool type for me. I've always liked it. I like them high defense characters, even though they're weak to a lot of the big attack types.
Now I gotta go look at the stupid types.
And when we did the Pokemon Gym Leaders panel / contest at PortCon for a few years now, the first type that I did back when we were all one type was Steel. So it's a very special place in my heart, even though that wasn't one of the original types.
I think that's fair. I'll let you have that, since that was what you've been doing for a while.
Yeah, I'm into it. So
You are into it, aren't you?
I am unfortunately into it.
Anyway,
Fortunate.
my type.
What's
wanna
your
talk-
type, Ark?
My type, I don't know, like not much taller than me. I don't like it. Don't like it when my partner's taller than me. Dark hair, probably long. Some kind of facial hair arrangement. I'm into that. Maybe a little arm fur too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Do you like
smile,
kilts?
funny.
Do you like
yeah.
kilts on?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm into kilts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I think that's good. Anyway, yeah, my Pokemon type, my gym type would probably be ground.
I was gonna say I
God
should
damn it!
introduce you to my friend.
I am sorry, Sean. You better go next before.
Nope.
Right,
We're gonna,
I'm going
we're gonna
next.
see. We're gonna see if we can get all three.
All three steals.
Oh, actually, I could change it. Like I could be
no,
like,
no,
you
no.
know how
You
there's
stick
this-
with it. I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna type something into the chat,
Okay.
and I have it saved, and I have my finger above the enter key, and because I don't have any other way to I don't have magic cards to write on or anything like that. So, okay, Ark, you go ahead and you finish up your ground stuff, and then when Brian
I'm
says his, you're gonna hit the
grounded. I'm
enter
done.
key.
Just
You're done?
ground is
Okay.
cool. It's
All
good
right,
type.
Brian, let's go.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, my gym type would be electric.
Okay, we're good. Never mind. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Electric.
I just like electricity as an element. It's pretty cool, and you can paralyze people. Real handy.
Very handy. All right, so Sean, now I gotta know. Now I'm in
Dragon.
suspense. Dragon?
Dragon type.
Oh, good choice.
But, yeah, that's good.
Good choice.
Steel and ground were because I like the big beefy boys, like the big strong, resilient, like the Registeel type Pokemon. Because most of my exposure to Pokemon has been from Pokemon Go. So those ones stay in fights a lot longer. So it's been real nice. If it weren't Dragon, it'd probably be something like Poison. But that's sort of how I rank them. Steel, Ground, Dragon, Poison, somewhere in there.
I like it.
But yeah, it was Dragon. There's my enter key. Hey, whoa, settle.
Oh,
Sorry.
are you sure it's not dog type?
If there was a dog type,
Look,
that'd be normal, right?
Most of them are. Yeah, there are a lot of the dogs are.
Dargon.
Yeah, like Herdier and Stoutland. Yeah. Never thought they would make a Scottish Terrier into a Pokemon, but they did.
Here we
Here we
are.
are.
So, as
We
far
live in a
as-
society.
We do. As far as the actual list themselves, traditionally we start with our guest. So, Ark.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're number 6.
do I need to remember what it is, or will you bring it up?
I mean, I'll bring it up, but it usually does help with your lead in.
Chat says Ian's quiet.
I'll fix that.
Ian, get loud.
I'll
Get
fix that.
loud.
Raise the volume. Put the mic closer to my face. That usually
Do
does
it.
the job.
I need to open a file. Hold on. It's
I
on my computer somewhere.
too need.
Is
to
it your
open a
fan
file.
fiction?
It's my fan fiction. Yes, I need to.
Okay.
I didn't. That's the part I didn't memorize. I remember what my Pokemon is, but I don't remember the sultry, steamy fan fiction I wrote about it.
Ooh.
All right.
Gardevoir meets.
Oh God, literally, that's so many, so many.
Wait, Gardevoir meat? Is that like turkey meat?
Oh,
Oh,
I,
no.
oh, I
Ooh,
hope not.
This got dark. This got real dark. Dark
Okay.
meat.
I looked
All
away
right.
for a second.
I'm good. All right. My number 6 is Flareon.
Ooh.
Flareon is a solid evolution. The end. Now that's the evolution I chose when I first played through the game, and I think a lot of my picks are going to be kind of nostalgia guided because Pokemon was just the shit when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and it still is. But yeah, Flareon's pretty great. Cute fox
Arcs-
situation. 10/10.
Ark, your art is gonna put the rest of us to shame with this little switch. Little picture of a switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't you worry. Don't you
Gonna
worry. I got
put-
you covered.
Gonna put all 4 of us to shame.
I got you covered. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Flareon's real cool. That's my number 6.
Yeah, I didn't end up putting spoilers. I didn't put an evolution on my list at all. But Flareon probably would have been number 2 on the listing of those. So very good choice.
That could be a list in and of itself because there are
Yeah,
It really could.
there
Yeah.
are
Pick
seven,
your
hit list
favorite
evolutions.
6 evolutions.
no,
Yeah.
there are 8 now. There are
Aren't
8
there not-
evolutions.
Are there
Yeah,
8?
so you can pick your favorite
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Oh, maybe that's the thing. Maybe we do a follow-up stream where we argue our favorite evolution to a judge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would we could definitely do that.
Mm.
Narrow it down because we learned that there are more than 800 Pokemon now.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
That's
That is
It's right on the edge of 900.
a few too many.
That's what gets me. They stopped at 898. Like you couldn't crank out 2 more somewhere.
Don't worry, we'll
yeah.
get
They
some
What's your
random
algorithm?
legendaries. They'll distribute them at GameStop. It'll be fine.
They couldn't come out with any more ice cream Pokemon. They were just stuck.
We got one with a cone. We got one that just floats.
We got some that are just garbage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally
Garbodor.
walking garbage.
As I was doom scrolling through all the Pokemon, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
is this a pile of garbage?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I will say,
No.
like we as like we've all made fun of Pokemon design as the years have gone on, but even Gen 1 didn't have a ton of winners. Like there were definitely some very simple, questionable ones. Like let's be honest, Diglett is
A work of art? Yeah.
no Doug Trio is a work of art. Diglett is just a horseshoe with a face.
It's a thumb sticking out of the ground.
It's something. Look up
No.
some art on that if you want.
There are a lot of great theories about that.
Yeah. NSFW.
And I will say, like, because we have a call to not disrespect Diglett, the is it the Alolan? Yeah, it's the Alolan Diglett when they introduce the variant forms. The Alolan Diglett that when it evolves into a Doug Trio has like Fabio grade hair. That's
What?
right. That's yeah, dude, look it up.
Oh yeah,
Not a
little
joke.
Pokemon are. Yeah.
He is fabulous.
What?
And I believe he's steel type too. I think he's ground steel.
He's ground steel.
So honestly, nothing bad on that menu.
Oh
boy.
my god. That's so good.
Sean's got to change his list now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we gotta get
It's
Diglett on
not
there.
good enough, but that's so good.
All right.
All right. So Sean, you are
So
up
we got
next.
one down.
Or actually, wait. No, I got the windows all messed up. Let me see.
But oh no.
I
I'm next
gotta
on the
get-
stream.
Yeah.
Sean's
Yeah. Next.
the
Sean
next
is
one
on the stream.
clockwise.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just do
Yeah.
it that way. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's fine. So yeah, Sean, what is your number 6?
My number 6. Let me reconfirm my list here. So, To preface my list, most of my experiences through Pokemon Go, I have played a Pokemon game. I believe it was on a 3DS. I don't remember anything about it. So this was a very hard list for me. But I was given a resource so I could doom scroll all 898 Pokemon. And when I found this one, I knew that it had to be on my list. And I'm pretty sure he's pronounced Buzzwole.
Whoa.
He's just a swole, like, four-legged, super strong mosquito boy.
Yeah, I had never seen this one before.
What?
This is one of the ones that I
I'm new to this one too.
Look
My
at this
goodness.
man.
What the heck?
just he has like pecs that are eyeballs and like
I was
Okay.
like,
The
all
I
right.
spelled it
proboscis.
right. Okay, that's
And
weird.
so
Wow.
as I started at the top of my list at number 1, and I worked my way down.
Oh, he's called one of the Ultra Beasts? Oh, man.
Yes.
Sign me up.
What the hell is even this thing?
So it has been. It is just breaking news. I
It is
borrowed the
buff boy.
3DS from my brother Aaron, who just sent me a picture. Apparently, I played Pokemon X.
Okay.
okay,
So-
all right.
Oh, okay. I played
Oh,
That's a
Y.
good one. Yeah.
But so I started from the top and I worked my way down. So from 1 to 6, and as I got down there to number 6, I was like, well, I really want a fighting type because I just sort of wanted to round out my team because I tried to make sure that my team didn't overlap on too many things. And then I was looking through the fighting and I found this bug fighting guy and I was like, all right, he's the one. Here we go.
I've never seen this guy.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't played a lot of Pokemon. Are you
He's
sure you
yeah,
didn't
this-
make this guy up?
No,
Did you make this
I'm-
wiki page?
I'm looking at it. Yeah, Bulba Garden is a reputable resource, and I'm sure you're looking at the same page. Like, it's
Yeah.
number 794. It is, and I do not joke, the swollen Pokemon.
So,
Oh,
and
no.
under shape, there's just a picture of a squid. I don't understand.
Oh,
What's the
that's
shape?
that's
The egg group.
yeah, that's a. I think that's something that just like, Bulba Garden
It doesn't-
and Bulbapedia do. I'm not
It
sure,
doesn't look like that.
but it's yeah, no, that's
Listen, I didn't make it up. It's
no,
real.
No, you
This
didn't.
is
Yeah,
weird.
No, sight unseen. Like just based on the description, even when I was looking at it, then yeah, I would have chosen this guy too. But yeah,
I love their types like Buzzwole, swollen Pokemon, type bug fighting, gender unknown.
He's still Bug
Abilities.
though. Bug
He's
is weak
boost.
against everything.
I don't care.
yeah, but it's
Look at him.
a lot of stuff's weak to bug. This guy seems like a glass cannon to me.
I feel like nobody
Go
would not
in
be
and
weak
just-
against this guy.
Just
In the Pokédex,
Punch
it says
stuff to death.
Buzzwole is so strong it can destroy heavy machinery with just one punch. He's one punch bug.
Punch buggy.
Oh, he is Punch Buggy. We have a winner.
I stand
That's
by
the
my
show,
choice.
everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
this is a good choice. Yeah. This
I-
is,
Yep.
now I gotta follow
Punch
that.
Buggy.
Yeah, good luck.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
I like Bulbasaur.
I do
I like
Bulbasaur.
Comfy
They're
and easy
comfy,
to wear.
easy to wear. Now my number 6 is was the first Pokemon at the time introduced to the game that had no weaknesses whatsoever. Because at the time, before they introduced the Fairy type, if you were to combine Ghost and Dark types into one Pokemon, it would have no weaknesses whatsoever, and it would be immune to normal type attacks. But it wasn't that amazing otherwise. But I just love this little gem-eyed gremlin that is Sableye. I have definitely dressed up
Oh,
as a Sableye at one point, for sure. I've got a little, it's behind the green screen, so I can't grab it, but I've got a little Sableye plush. Never a bad addition onto the team. I think now the only type he's still got, like, a dumb number of resistances and immunities. Like, I think Fairy type's the only type that can actually hit him for normal damage now. but still, like, and they actually gave this little dude a mega evolution back when they were doing that, and he just ends up, it's still Sableye, but he's
He just had
yeah, he just hangs on to a giant ruby.
a ruby that's his size is just using it as a shield, and his eyes turn red.
Yeah, he's just like
Incredible.
I didn't know you had a cosplay as Sableye.
It was
I always thought it was Sableye.
It was one of those. It was one of those low key ones. Like I had like a hat and a purple shirt, red tie.
Oh.
Like it was one of those low key costumes. But I definitely
Did you have glasses in the shape of gems?
No, I didn't. I couldn't find any in
Oh.
the time that I was doing it.
You could probably get some on Etsy now.
Oh yeah. No, it's an easy enough one to do. I could set that back up in no time. That's my number
All right.
6.
So is it my turn?
Indeedy.
All right. So on my search, I was just kind of like going through my favorite 3 types of Pokemon, and I saw this one, and I'd never played it before, but I needed to pick it, and then I saw the shiny version, and I was like, well, I'm definitely picking it now, and that is specifically the shiny version of Zeraora, who is
What?
looks like
See,
it's like a kung fu cat.
yeah.
You spell that out for me?
Yeah, please.
Zeraora. Zeraora.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Shiny.
Like it looks very it looks very Digimon, but I'm
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, it looks the chibi pixel art of it makes it look a little bulkier, but
Is the
OG
shiny the
art.
white version?
yeah, the white and
Nice.
blue one.
Oh, okay. Normally it's like yellow and
Sick.
black, sort of
Yeah.
Standard
classic.
electric colors. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
like a kung fu cat,
no, that's cool.
and it's electric type. So, boom.
I keep forgetting
Never
how
played with it.
brutal Pokedex entries are. It
Oh, yeah.
approaches its enemies at the speed of lightning, then tears them limb from limb with its sharp claws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a game for children.
Yeah, go get it, kids. Go catch it.
Oh,
It might
dear.
dismember your Pokemon.
Well, that's what always got me
Yeah.
about like when you played the original one and you got to Lavender Town, which is just built around a cemetery, effectively. And you're just like, this is where Pokemon go to die. And you're like,
What?
Game for kids, everybody.
But no, this is
Alright.
sight unseen. This is also a great choice.
Thank you. Yeah, it just looks like it's gonna kick some ass. Looks like it could have had its own TV show in the 90s when everything was anthropomorphic to try and cash in on the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is what we need in Smash. Like, this
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Get Pyro
Take out Lucario.
Whoa!
No,
No, what they need to
Pyro
stop
could
doing,
go. Give me this guy.
stop
Yeah.
putting in stupid fighters from other fighting games. I don't want fighters from other fighting games. I want my fighting game. I
Yeah.
don't want friggin' Tekken.
Or
Give me
just
more
have a spin-off
stupid Pokemon.
Smash Brothers, which is just all
Just
Pokemon,
Pokemon fighters?
in Smash
Yeah.
Brothers.
That would be great.
That'd be so good.
What was it? It was Pokemon. I played it. I own it. It was on the Wii U.
Stadium?
No, Stadium I did, but there was one where Pokken Tournament. That's what it was. It was
Pokken, yeah.
It was Pokemon Tekken, and it was good.
I forgot about that game.
Okay.
It just the roster wasn't as deep as we'd all hoped, but what we got out of it was great.
Not 898 deep.
Pocket.
Yeah, they had to stop at like 20.
Cowards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Smash, they have a bunch of the assets already in there as assist trophies in Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Well,
they
not
did.
not assist trophies, but the Pokemon.
Yeah.
So just make them playable.
All right.
All right. Anyway, so that's our number 6s.
Yeah. Good opening blast, gotta say. So, what's your number 5, Sean?
My number 5. So again, this was trying to fulfill roles on a team. So as I was scrolling through, I decided to start looking for a poison type, and I came across Toxapex.
Oh yeah.
Toxapex.
This guy's great.
Which is just like
The heck?
a little homie chilling in a turtle shell who pops out every once in a while and just poisons people.
Yep.
Just a tiny
He's just-
gremlin.
Just little-
Yeah.
He's just in there.
Just chilling, just doing his thing. So its primary purpose for me was again, in most games, if I'm given the choice of like a damage over time, like a bleed or a dot or a poison of some kind, I will almost always go for that because I find those very efficient and very fun. So poison type really sounds cool to me. I don't know how well that works in Pokemon, but
It pays off.
extrapolating a little bit.
Yeah, it can pay
So-
off quite well.
Yeah, so yeah, he have him house at all
Little
times.
house. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's it.
His
I
part,
love it.
his own house. right.
So yeah, he's pretty cool.
I like it. All right, so my number 5. What did I pick? Oh yeah, my number 5 was another one that I picked while we were doing the gym challenge at PortCon a couple years ago. I had the idea because we moved on from doing everybody does a type because everybody just rolled up with the opposite type and just steamrolled all the gym leaders
Yeah.
very consistently, weirdly.
They're like, oh, I just happen to have this type. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Weird.
you have nothing but a fire team against the steel gym. That's I see.
Interesting.
But in any case, so we changed tactics and we just made teams based on like general themes. And I ended up picking a team that was like, okay, the 3 Pokemon I'm going to use are going to have at least 7 weaknesses, which is the most
weak sauce team.
the weak sauce team, which actually ended up being the hardest gym to beat. And
Yeah, it was just mean.
it ended up being mean. Like people had a lot of fun with it though, so I kept doing it. And one of the Pokemon that I ended up settling on was an unlikely candidate at first, but it is Chandelure. Who this little bastard hits hard. And he is a chandelier made of fire.
It's freaky.
He is freaky. Like
Isn't he like a ghost fire type or something like that?
Yep, exactly. And that is
Yeah.
that's weak to a lot of things. And he starts out as like a little lit wick, as a little candle, and then he evolves into a lantern, and then he gets to grow up and be a full-on chandelier. Perfect for any
The Mega
home.
Chandelure?
Yeah.
Is there a mega?
Yeah.
Is there?
I don't know. I'm seeing a picture of one. I don't know if it's somebody's like artistic
Fan
sketch,
art?
but it's just imagine like every arm just grows more arms.
Oh, there's a shiny version that's just all red instead of ghostly. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like on actual fire. It's just like
Yeah.
gone
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Instead of haunted house fire.
Yeah. So
I mean, he looks like he could be a Mario enemy in a haunted house.
he does.
Freaky.
And yeah, like I just fell in love with this little Pokemon, and he's been on most of my teams since, just because of the utility and the weird typing. And he's a piece of furniture.
He is a piece of furniture.
All right, Brian, what is your number
All
5?
right. My number 5 is this is actually one of my favorites. This was suggested to me because I was like, there are no cool electric types. Everything electric type is yellow. And my partner at the time was like, well, what about Shinx?
What about
Shinx is a blue lion cub that is electric type. And I love him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Oh, wait. Did Brian make an electric gym?
I mean,
Brian
that's
made an
2 electric
electric
in a row.
Brian made an electric gym.
But look, he's got little pants on.
And a little bow tie.
He
He's
looks
got a bow
got
tie.
pants on. and a black tie. Yeah, he's adorable.
He's formal.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He is-
Yeah, no,
He's got
it looks like
a little cowlick.
He looks
It's
like
real
something
good.
out of a Tezuka show.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
It's real strange, like him standing next to Zerora. Like, I'm here too.
Yeah. It would be the one cheering on Zerora
Mm.
in the
Go
anime.
tear those Pokemon apart.
And it does evolve into Luxray, who is also legitimately good and still blue.
Yes. Yeah.
But he's not
And
as-
vicious.
but he's not as cute.
Not as cuddly. Yeah, Shinx is the one that you like the main character will have following them around because they're cute.
The one that they never evolve. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Species Flash Pokemon.
Let's see.
Oh, and
Red-
it turns into a Luxray. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, look at that
Just
thing.
carry him around in a little handbag.
Red
Yeah.
video game
Even
explosive
Luxray
array.
looks really cool.
See, I think.
Yeah.
To answer the question in chat, I think that's Electrode or Voltorb. Like all they do is show up.
Voltorb.
Yeah, all they do is show up and explode. So I'd
Mm.
call
They look like Pokeballs.
I'd call them the Red Barrel of the Pokemon universe.
Well, but like Chandelure would also be like shooting a chandelier and dropping it on enemies is also a
Oh.
video game trope. So
very, very much. So.
or movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
we'll see if it's in Pokemon Snap, and if they don't do that, then why show up?
well, Pokemon Snap, you just take pictures of them. You don't shoot them and drop them on other Pokemon.
Now,
Do you?
it depends. Sometimes you have to get a Pokemon to do something, and then it'll do a thing and trigger another event where you can get another picture of a
Ah.
Pokemon. Oh yeah,
You gotta throw an apple at it.
yeah. There was. I remember playing the original Snap on the 64, and there was definitely at least one Pokemon you had to throw a rock at it, knock it over or something, and then it got angry and evolved into something else. I don't remember what the Pokemon was, but there was definitely one of those things where it's like, no, you want to complete the Pokedex, you got to throw a rock at something. And I'm just like, this is weird.
Okay.
But
Weird
okay.
flex.
Yeah. It's like going on a safari and it's like, I want to see a grown up lion, but there's only this cub, and you throw a rock at it and it turns into a full grown lion.
And then you're dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The end.
Yep.
but someone got a
Worth.
picture.
Halo's
I got
oldest
that
son.
picture though. I completed my Pokedex. All right. Well, Ark, what's your number 5?
Yes.
My number 5, sharks are pretty cool, and the land is pretty cool. So I picked a land shark.
The
Did.
I did.
only thing scarier is a shark on land.
Mhm.
It's true. Yeah. Garchomp. This was one of the Pokemon that I had. So, playing Pokemon, I played the snot out of Gen 1 when I was a kid. And then I took a break from it, and then Gen 4 came out when I was in college, I think. And that was my jam, and Garchomp was part of my team. And he did a good job. Proud of him.
Oh, it starts off as Gibble
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
Garchomp.
Yeah,
bite.
This
Yes,
one I
yes.
actually know because
Chat,
of Pokemon
Garchomp.
Go.
He would bite a car.
Yeah. Garchomp
Yeah.
was added to Pokemon Go recently.
Yeah,
His
he's
silhouette looks kind of like Scyther.
a bit,
Scyther.
Yeah, he's got a real he's got like he's got a kaiju look to him, definitely.
Yeah.
Like
He's got teeth on his legs.
he's got leg teeth. That's a quality feature.
Evolution, baby.
Toothy
Yeah.
limbs.
Yeah,
And
toothy limbs.
doesn't Mega Garchomp just get toothier? Like teeth.
Yeah,
in
yeah, like
a lot
like
of
almost
places.
body horror tier. Like yeah,
He's got
Yep.
the shape of a hammerhead shark, but his eyes are still like the normal place, so it just looks like he's got missiles attached to his head.
Oh,
yeah. Ear missiles. I like
Yeah.
the star on his snoot. Like the color palette is nice. I don't know
Star
what the
snoot.
shiny looks like. It probably looks like a disaster.
Let's look it
Yeah.
up. Shiny.
It looks boring.
Oh, it just gets it's one of those ones that just gets more boring.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like-
it's just purple.
Paler,
okay.
paler
Is it?
color. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a more like
Yeah.
red purple instead
It's
of
like magenta.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is
but
that
I
real
mean,
though, or is that just a fan one? I don't know.
No, it's real. That one's real. But yeah, it's not. Some
But
of the
I'm
shinies
reading-
they definitely phone in.
I'm reading a Pokedex entry. It flies at speeds equal to that of a jet fighter plane. It
Yeah.
never allows its prey to escape.
But
Like-
it can't learn fly.
This is a
Yeah, no,
child's
definitely
game.
ground type. At least that one's subtle.
It's 6 feet tall.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Sometimes you gotta be.
Yeah, that's taller than me. Not my type.
Also, it'd bite your head off, so
Would.
brutal.
No, it'd be my friend because it's my Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely
I
not
forced it
deadly.
into
Yeah, best for
friendship.
life.
Just like the
force him
Zero
to
Aura.
bite. Yeah.
Yep.
Best friends.
All right, so we're on the number 4s.
Yes.
Number 4, Ian.
As I start, yeah. So my number 4, similar thing. Like conveniently, I get to tell this story after Arc. Same deal. I played first gen and second gen when I was a child, and then stopped playing Pokemon through high school and college until Diamond and Pearl came out. And I kept myself in the dark. Like I didn't know anything about any of the Gen 3 Pokemon, knew nothing about the new guys, didn't look anything up while I played. I wanted that experience again. So when I caught this little dude, I was like, this will definitely evolve into something, and it'll be great. And it'll be my main electric type for this game. One of these days it'll evolve. And 50 levels later, it never evolved, but it was still on my team. It is Pachirisu.
Just didn't know when to leave.
Just
You
because, like, I look at this little thing, and I'm like, oh, well, this is just the Gen 4 Pikachu. Little squirrel, little mouse. Like, this will definitely evolve. Never evolves. Ever. Or at
Oh
least
my
Not even
God.
later ones?
At least, yeah, at least it hasn't. It didn't in any of the games that I played. But yeah, I'd had it in my team forever, so its stats were good.
It still doesn't have an evolution.
Its stats were good. Its attacks were good. They also introduced the contests mechanic where you went and did like talent shows with your Pokemon, and this dude owned the cool category, hands down. So
It is heckin' cute,
It
too.
is. So in my roster that was full of big, nasty, spiky, kick you into the ground Pokemon, I also had a squirrel.
An Ella squirrel.
An Ella squirrel who did cool tricks.
It's even cute when it's mad.
I'm surprised this one didn't
Good.
get a baby Pokemon that was just like a literal peanut or something. It's just a zappy peanut.
Little
Pachirisu.
Oh my God, that's so adorable. It makes fur balls that crackle with static electricity. It stores them with berries in trees.
So yeah,
Ugh.
every indication that it would evolve.
Never did. Still hasn't.
Still hasn't. Yeah, no, I think it finally clicked when I finally caught a Buizel, which is the next Pokemon in the Dex. So it was just it filled in that spot, and I was like, oh.
Darn.
This thing is so cute, I can't stand it.
It's
Yeah,
For
can we
real.
move on?
Like its mouth is just like super smiling all the time. Oh my god.
oh, he's great. He's absolutely
Can you
great.
be less excited? I can't handle this.
Wait, is this good? This is going to show up on Brian's team.
It might.
No, it's not. So number 4 for me. I mean, this is a classic, but it's Squirtle, motherfucker. Yeah.
Hold on,
So-
I need to look this one up. I've never heard of this. Hold on.
What even is a Squirtle?
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's like a little turtle.
Thank you for the art, Brian.
I was pretty fan of this one.
You have
Yeah,
blessed
I mean,
us
what
with
else is there to
these-
say? Squirtle's awesome. He's cute. He's a pretty good starter Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he's classic. And you can play him in Smash Bros. And he's adorable. Like rides water.
Surfing.
He's great.
Oh yeah, and
What a-
and the
what a cool
glasses are completely canon. The Squirtle Squad is a thing. Like Ash's Squirtle is literally a gangsta. Like
He's a badass. He's the best.
like can't knock.
Yeah, so yeah, Squirtle.
It's not electric type. What's going on? Wait,
I
is
know.
it. No.
It messes up my type. Well, now I got electric water, so
So you're like building trap pools in your gym.
I don't know.
That's
yeah,
good.
You're gonna come after me?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if the anime taught us anything, that kind of stuff works.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna go after my Shinx. Get him, Squirtle.
Wait.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
All right, Arc. You're number 4.
My number 4. Oh. I don't even remember what generation this one's from. It must be Gen 4. But this one looks kind of like, reminds me of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and I'm not immune to that aesthetic. It is Reuniclus? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, this thing.
This boy.
Yeah, how do I gotta spell
How do you
this
spell
right?
it?
Reuniclus. Reuniclus.
Runiclus?
Runiclus.
Runiclus?
Runiclus.
Runiclus.
It's goop.
It's like cellular
Runicruz.
mitosis, the Pokemon.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
it's what happens when cells get bones.
Yeah, no, and actually its entire line is really cool because it does like a cell division thing.
Yeah.
Like it starts out as a little single cell thing, and then it splits into almost 2 cells, and then it just gets arms.
Yeah. Reuniclus. Yeah.
It's a good evolutionary line. Cute as heck. I love translucent stuff. Like that's my favorite kind of like aesthetic for like if you have like a figurine toy or something like that, and there's a transparent element like fire or something like that. That's my jam. So I feel like this Pokemon was made for me personally. Thank you, Pokemon designers.
It's a good one. I like it.
It has bigger hands.
Hams.
Solosis looks like a butt in a cell, though.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah, it's totally a butt. Yeah,
Solosis
it's
looks
such
like
a
a
great
butt.
It's just a
evolutionary
butt in
line.
a cell.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
It comes a long way. Sweet.
And it's psychic type, which is fun.
It is.
Yeah, this
Oh
is-
no, it's said that drinking the liquid surrounding it grants wisdom.
I really doubt that.
The problem is that the liquid is highly toxic to anything besides the Pokemon itself.
Yeah, like I said.
Okay.
I can see for
Shouldn't do that.
days. Also, I'm dead.
Who?
Yeah, so don't slurp this boy.
The-
Do not do that. You may want to.
You just water down
Oh,
a
good.
drop of it.
Like
It's not worth it.
And
Your
it's like
friend's gonna carry you
alcohol.
like
But why-
$5, and it's not worth it. It's just not. That's
who
not worth it.
who thought to try that?
Look, this is
We
a
drink
world where we
this
send out
Pokemon.
kids to capture wild animals and make them fight each other.
It might be the same person that saw a lobster and said, "I'm gonna eat that."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This was their final contribution.
It's a giant cockroach. I'm gonna eat it.
Amazing.
All right, Sean, number 4.
Okay, so this is the last of the ones that I sort of found, but we're gonna reveal this in steps. This is known as the Blast Turtle Pokemon. Turtonator lives on volcanoes in areas around volcanic craters. This Pokemon camouflages itself as a rock and waits for its prey. At the moment when its prey steps onto the back of its shell, Turtonator strikes its shell with its own tail, triggering an explosion. That's the most baller thing I've ever fucking heard.
So it's a landmine.
It's a
It's a
landmine
fucking
Pokemon.
turtle landmine that just pop and blows up.
I'm
And,
the
like,
Turtonator.
What kind of, like, obviously it lives on a volcano, like you said, but what volcano has rocks that this blends into?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
But
An
he's
active one.
a fire dragon type. I don't know how good he is, but when I saw him, because I was kind of looking for a turtle, I was like, I like turtles. Turtles are fun. Let me find a
I
turtle.
like turtles.
And I found him, and I was like, oh my god. All right. He's going on the list. He's gotta. He sounds super fun. He sounds so cool. If I was playing a Pokemon game where he was and I could find him, I would get him immediately. But yeah, he seems really neat.
Blastoise would beat him.
Yeah, but I
well,
mean,
you know.
it's like, but like, we've all asked the question: what if Blastoise but fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there it is.
You could make a solid turtle team with Blastoise and Turtonator. That's for
Oh yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
There are other turtles as well. I
Indeed.
almost made all turtles. I came real close.
All
Team
turtles.
Turts.
Nothing wrong with
Team
that.
Team Turd.
Team Turt.
No regrets.
Yeah, because then you get Turtwig,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and
Oh yeah, Torterra's
you
pretty
got
sweet.
yourself
Yeah,
a little grassy.
Torterra's real good.
Mm.
TMNT team, 4 turtles and a rat. Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
totally do it. Totally do
Yeah,
it.
Sean, that
Yeah.
should have
Oh,
that should have been
All
your
we
team,
need-
your gym.
all we need is
That's a really good gym.
Is there a Pokemon that plays
Oh.
hockey?
Oh, like a Casey Jones?
Yeah, like
Oh. Wait, we could do this. We could make this happen.
Yeah, I think there's a hockey mask Pokemon, isn't there?
I mean, there's Cubone, bam, Marowak, yeah,
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Mask Club, done.
Boom.
Thank you, Twine52, for the fantastic idea.
We're
Yeah.
doing it.
Good
We're doing
call.
it. So yeah, just when I saw Turtonator and then I read his description, he was going on the list, hands down. I kicked out another fire type for him. I was like, you're taking the spot. So that's my number 4.
Solid. All right, so we going into number 3s.
Number 3
Right
is
on.
I'm leading off. So while we're on the topic of fire types,
Fire turtle, join me.
Charizard,
Hey,
a classic. He's a classic dragon looking,
of course we
and
should
specifically
know.
the
Yeah.
Charizard Mega X evolution. I played Y, and it makes me sad that I didn't have this gray and blue version of Charizard Mega.
It was the cooler looking version for sure.
Yeah,
The other
it
one
looks sick.
I think the other one, like this one, I think keeps its type. I think it stays fire flying. The Y one just looks like a Charizard with more horns, but it turns into fire dragon. Changes the game a little bit,
Maybe.
but this one looks cooler with the blue fire coming out of the mouth like Godzilla. Like hell yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it
sweet.
actually changed the way he looked,
Yeah.
which was really
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool. So, yeah, I wish I'd played X instead, but my partner at the time was playing X, so I got Y. So
That makes sense. Division of labor, you know.
how it goes. So yeah, so Arc.
I realized that middle evolutions really don't get enough love, especially in starter lines. So I chose for my number 3, my precious sweet boy, Wartortle.
Hey,
Oh,
Because, like, he's a Squirtle, but he's a little more dressed up. He's got a fluffier tail. He's got wings for ears. The wings for ears are really, like, my favorite part. And he's got little tooths, which,
little teefies, yeah, he's
just-
good.
man, what a good boy.
I knew this would be
Yeah.
on here somewhere, but I didn't know where.
You're right. The middle
a-
evolutions don't get enough love. You're absolutely right.
yeah, because the firsts are usually the cutest, and the thirds are usually the most fierce looking. Yeah.
So, and
Yep.
Nobody
All those
likes
weird
that awkward
teenagers.
teenage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like it's rare that that you want to stop at the second evolution. There are only a few where I'm just like, no, this one looks better.
Yeah, I mean, look at this little guy. Like, he doesn't even have his own health insurance plan yet. Like, he's just little. He's
Is he able to drive a
small.
car?
No one
Yeah.
gives him enough credit.
Yeah, he has to ask to borrow the car
Yeah, he doesn't.
from Blastoise.
Like, yeah.
Come on, Dad.
There's actually there's a great little comic that I follow on Instagram by Nick Oama. And it's just about like the domestic life of a bunch of Pokemon. So like yeah, Blastoise is like dad to a Squirtle. Like Ivysaur is just like a lazy teenager, like that his dad wants to go get a job. Like it's a cute little read. And yeah, Wartortle definitely features prominently.
So
I
that's
gotta
the
read
closest we've gotten to a repeat
True.
So
I
far.
think that might be the closest we get. Well, I don't know.
We'll
I don't know.
see.
We haven't hit ones. We still got some room. We still got some time.
Yeah.
So is that my three? Me three?
Yeah. Sean.
All right. So when I was playing Pokemon Go, I decided that this would be the man that I would have. This is my gym defender. This is who I had too many of. I just had a lot of this big boy. And
Snorlax.
no. He is an iron armor Pokemon. Types are steel and rock. And his name is Aggron.
Very good choice.
He big boy with beefy head, and he tank real good. Defense stat off the chart. The little Aeron is the cutest thing in the world. Lairon is cool looking, but you just got to go straight to Aggron. He's so good.
Yeah, I will say Aggron almost made my list.
Yeah. When I was thinking, we were talking about like, oh, what type would you be? Like, that's where I was like, oh, steel type. Yeah, steel. Really cool dude.
I like that he has like samurai helmet plating.
Yeah.
With like Triceratops horns sticking out.
Yeah.
He's just a cool guy. I like him a lot. So that's
I could see him at a metal show.
Oh yeah.
Clear the pit.
Yeah, he'd be the
Aggron's
drummer.
coming.
If you were in a band, I think he'd be the drummer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Keeping it down.
Yeah.
Break off the horns for drumsticks.
All right.
Yeah, so Ian.
Me.
Ian.
What was my third? Okay. So my third, we've joked about it already, but my third was a Pokemon that I didn't think I would like, but ended
Bulbasaur.
up. No, I do like Bulbasaur.
Oh, okay. I joked about Bulbasaur, so I was just like, shooting my shot.
It was a back when it was just a psychic type, I liked it a lot. But then they went ahead and made it Psychic Fairy in the later generations, and it just further got a lock on the team. Because it is a perfect mix of elegance and sheer OP power. It is Gardevoir.
I was gonna guess that. I was like, wait, is this Gardevoir?
It is.
And it is.
It is.
The Embrace Pokemon.
All right, so read us your fan fiction.
No, because there are too many, and they are too weird. Like, I accept a high level of weird fan fiction. I will admit, but like
Too far.
too far. Especially considering like the evolutionary line is super neat, because on the one hand you start off with a little Ralts, just a little thing in a white like gown looking thing, got hair over its eyes, and it's
Just a little guy.
cute little thing. It's like Abra but better, stat wise and all that. But then
I like Galad better.
well,
but
you would, yeah. But
I like
then-
fighting.
and then it evolves into a literal ballerina.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
How do you make it go from how do you get from Gardevoir to Gallade? Like how do you pick?
It splits. Like if you just level it up normally, it turns into a Gardevoir, regardless of the. Actually, I think it has to be a female Ralts Curliera, and if you just let it level up normally, it'll turn into a Gardevoir. But I think it has if you have a male and it evolves to Curlia, and then I think it has to hold a Dawn Stone. I think is the stone it wants to
It's
hold.
an item, okay.
Yeah, you have it hold that item, and boom, it'll turn into a psychic fighting Gallade with like arm blade looking things.
Yeah. Gallade makes more sense because of the arms. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's my other question. I know that shinies are almost always preferred because they're unique, but do you prefer the shiny version that's like blue, or do you like the green?
I do like the green. I have a shiny Gardevoir in Pokemon Go. I think it's one of those where like I appreciate the subtlety of the shiny split because they didn't make it just like neon purple, but I feel like it's one of those ones where they could have done a little bit more, like they could have made it made having the shiny feel a little bit more special.
I don't know. I like the shiny a lot. I ended up with a shiny on one of my PortCon gym leader teams. I don't remember what
Sweet.
my team theme was, but I had a shiny Gardevoir. It was pretty cool.
And it's just OP. It's not like one of the pseudo legendary tier Pokemon like Garchomp or Dragonite, but it's still very good in game. And it's just like, yeah, in a team that's full of like big monstery boys like Aggron, like, and then this pops out and smacks face.
Smack at your face.
Teaches some lessons.
Yeah.
It'll smack at your face.
All of our threes, yeah.
That is all the threes.
So back to Arc.
Back to Arc, indeed.
For our number twos.
So number 2 is really special to me. The number 2 and number 1 spots were hotly contested for me, and I'm still not even sure I made the right choice, though I totally am. This is the only Pokemon I ever like traveled to get, like any significant distance. This was back in 1999, and the only legitimate way to get this Pokemon was to take your Game Boy and your Pokemon cartridge to an official event somewhere. They had a mall tour thing they did, and they'd stick your cartridge in this machine, and they'd put the data on your cartridge, and you'd have the Pokemon. It is Mew. Number 151. So that was the only legit way you get this Pokemon. Everyone like hacked it, used Game Sharks and cheat codes and stuff like that. But I got a legit one. I have the certificate. It's real. They gave you a little certificate with the Pokemon serial number on it and stuff. It was so
cute.
cool. Yeah.
That's
it was
so
just like,
cute for kids.
Yeah, no, it was
It's so good.
like, yeah, we loaded into my friend's mom's minivan, and we
How far did you have to go?
we had to go to Massachusetts.
Wow,
This
yeah.
was the whole thing. Or maybe New Hampshire. Anyway, yeah, it was.
Either way, you crossed.
Either way, there were state lines crossed here to get this hat situation, and the van broke down on the way down.
Oh my god.
It was an incredible adventure. It was they called it the training tour, and you could play the card game, and you could play. They had like a tournament for both the video game and the card game and stuff like that. But we just kind of hung out, got some swag, got some Mews, and yeah, that was really cool. And it kind of like. That was just kind of that was the first time there was ever a Pokemon that you'd leave your house to get. Like GameStop promotions and stuff like that are like pretty common nowadays. You just kind of waltz up and get whatever the legendary of the week is, but like this was special.
Yeah, no, that's a super cool thing. Like looking back to the stuff I did when I was a kid, like if I was really into Pokemon, I could not imagine losing. I could imagine losing my mind doing that. I couldn't imagine how cool that would be. That's really cool that you got to do that.
Yeah, and this was like it just like the lore of it too, like that late 90s internet where you had like these message boards where you didn't have reputable sources. You could just look something up on Bubble Garden.
Yeah.
It was like there was a guy whose uncles certainly worked at Nintendo, and Mew was behind the truck, or you could use the missing no glitch or whatever to get Mew. Like there was just this like lore and no real way to verify it, but try it in your game.
Yeah.
And that was a heck of a lot of fun.
That's really neat. I like that.
Wild West days.
Yeah, that was why when Diamond and Pearl came out, I didn't look anything up because I was just like, no, I need that feel. I need that mystery again. And then the second that Platinum came out, the third one, then I looked up everything. I was like, all right, I've already beaten this game once. Let's hardcore. Let's like easy street this.
Where do I find these nerds?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my big gushy news story.
A good one.
My number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 2. This is like without any stories around it or any kind of just if you were to say, Sean, what's your favorite Pokemon? This would be it. Wait, where do we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Streaming away.
Yeah. Don't,
Look out for spoilers.
I hit the wrong thing.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't say.
if you were to say what's your favorite Pokemon, this is the first thing that would pop to my mind without any stories around it. And I would consider this to be our first like crossover event, kind of like an Avengers event. Blastoise, because we've hit the whole family now.
We have.
We've hit all three.
We got it.
We did
We
it.
did it.
Yeah.
Five.
So, remember when I was talking about turtles? Here we are. There is another turtle. Where'd he go? Hold on. I want to look him up real fast.
There are actually a few. Like there's
There's a few,
Torkoal,
but
Shuckle, even though it's apparently a bug, that's a turtle.
where'd he go? What was his name?
No.
I know I'm talking about the Caracosta. He's like an upright. He's water rock, but I already had Blastoise, so I was like, "Oh, sorry, buddy, you can't come on the list. You can't come out and play."
Oh.
But yeah, Blastoise, he's got cannons on his back. He's a big boy. He's just like Aggron. He's just, just looking back at Gen 1 Pokemon, one of my favorites. So
Built-in
There it is.
artillery.
yeah,
Yeah.
artillery boy.
He's got guns on his back. Like no Pokemon other than Blastoise had guns on its back. It took like 3-4 generations for them to try that again, and it wasn't as good.
Diamonds on your shoes? No. Guns on your back? Yes.
Yep. And we hit the family on 4, 3, and 2. So
Boom. Water
Connect
Torkoal.
4.
Yeah, somebody's
Hey.
got Mega Blastoise
yeah, hit us
or
with it.
Gigantamax.
I guess so. No, sadly.
Okay, tic-tac-toe then.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
we did it.
My number 2. Yeah, my number 2. I think. Okay, no, it's not our first legendary because Mew's on here, and I think.
I think
And
Buzzwole.
Charizard
Buzzwole
Mega
was
X.
a
I think
legendary beast.
Yeah, I think he definitely meets that. I mean, he's legendary in my mind, even if he isn't in game terms.
Legend.
Because
Oh, legendary, yeah.
Yeah, like one of the legendaries. And mine was it's a Gen 1
Ultra
Pokemon
Beast.
from the original like legendary trio that set up that whole archetype that they've tried to do in later games with varying degrees of success. One of the legendary Burbs, and in my mind the best of the legendary Burbs, because not only because he is the easiest one for you to actually get and the earliest one for you to get. And yeah, Brian is correct, and it is Zapdos.
Zoro.
Zapdos! I remember, like, you run into it early on in Pokemon Y, but then it just runs away. You can't catch
Yeah,
it.
it's a roamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sets up the encounter and then it's gone. But this
Yeah.
one, if I remember right, I think this is the only one that you can get before you beat the Elite Four. And it's just hanging out at the power plant. Or maybe like you have to have all 8 badges or something, so it's still late game content. But you don't have to like go down a weird hole on Victory Road or surf out to an island in the middle of nowhere. Like you just walk outside a city, go to a power plant, and there is a Thunderbird waiting for you. And
the thing I've always found interesting about Zapdos is he's the first like electric Pokemon that I'm like, you don't look like you're electric. You look like you just got electrocuted. He
kind of.
looks like he's having a bad time.
He's one of the.
Well-
I think he's also one of the because he's like part flying. Like I think he actually takes normal damage from electric moves, unlike most of them.
Oh wow.
He's just so flat and spiky.
But he's always been one of my faves. And definitely of the legendary birds, I think he's got the best design. Moltres is not great. Articuno's okay, but Zapdos all day, every day.
When you say legendary Pokemon, Zapdos is the one I always think of first.
Nice.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have taste.
Yeah. Well, I do like electrics.
Yeah.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
So is Zapdos your number 2?
No, because my theme apparently, and I just realized this, is Thundercats and my number 2 is Luxray. So
Ah,
I have 2 of the same evolutionary line because I couldn't not leave one of them out. Yeah, Luxray definitely by end game. I never took him off my team. He's fierce, he's tough, and he's a giant cat who does lightning damage. So yeah, I realized I've got 3 cat electrics on my list. So
Ooh, yeah.
Thundercats is the name of my team.
Oh, we've got
Nice.
Ninja Turtles and Thundercats. This is
Yeah.
great.
this is
And we
great.
got the
yeah.
80s cartoons represented. So yeah, I mean, like we said before, he's a great Pokemon. Shink's super powered and looks badass.
He does.
He's got a mane. It's
Lost his
spiky.
bow tie, but got bad at got Super Saiyan in every other way.
Yeah, he is very Super Saiyan. Even his butt is Super Saiyan. So
Yeah. Yeah.
watch yourself.
All right, so
So now if we get Luxio, we'll have a complete list. I mean, 2 of them are on my own, so I don't know if that counts, but
I'm gonna say
no, that'd be
no,
fine.
but
If you're number 1,
is
one
Luxio
is Luxio.
the awkward team?
Weird choice.
Middle
but
evolution.
okay.
Let's go. Oh, I love Luxio. He's got a big bobblehead.
He's cute. Yeah, he's got like a triangle looking head.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at this point where I'm trying to
Bin.
think of what everybody's number 1 is. I have a pretty good idea for Arc.
But it's not time for that yet.
No, I know, and this is where like honorable mentions can throw off that number 1 real hard.
do we want to take a break between, or do you want to power through?
Yeah, we're running pretty good on time. I think we can afford a little break.
Yeah, take a little
We've
breather,
earned it.
get a little spot in here, and then we'll
Cool, we'll
come
take
back.
5.
Yeah, I'll take
Run
5.
to the bathrooms.
Come back refreshed, ready, refueled, and we'll hop into some honorable mentions, and then we'll see.
I
if I'm
appreciate
right.
that with this list, there's been no fighting because it can't be like, no, that Pokemon's dumb.
It's such
Yeah,
a broad
it's mostly
topic.
just like-
It's
Yeah, it's just like, oh, look, so adorable.
Yeah, like
Well, I gotta.
strong B.
Well, that's the thing. I gotta like. There are some Pokemon that I definitely find dumb. Not gonna lie. Like, I'm allowed. I've been playing this game for 20 years. It's fine.
I mean,
But,
if
like-
100 of the 900 are dumb, that's still like
It's
a
still pretty good.
90% success rate. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's still pretty good. Yeah.
Like, there are lots that I think are dumb, but none of them are on these lists.
So far,
Not even close so
Yeah.
far. And yeah,
Buzzwole's a
like,
little dumb. He's a little dumb.
no.
The premise of the whole thing is kind of dumb in a way. I mean, we've already talked about it, but sending kids out into the wild to capture dangerous beasts that control the elements and can kill you in one swipe.
yeah,
It's fine.
that have apparently been used to fight wars.
Yeah.
Like,
Still fine.
You just picked a turtle that's literally got cannons growing out of it.
I want this to be my lifelong friend.
Yeah.
We're going to be friends.
We're going to be best friends. I think during the break, though, I would love to see some people in the chat listing some of their favorites if they had to choose a team.
Yeah, Twine, give me a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be
What's
like a good, well-balanced team. That wasn't part of our thing. Sean is picking a pretty good team, but
I
just
would
like your
balance so I had
favorites.
some structure. I needed to have something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only reason I did that. That was not a requirement.
Yeah. Or come up with 80s cartoon.
Oh yeah, just a feed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to flesh out that TMNT list, please do.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Some options for Casey Jones or maybe someone else. Yeah.
Yeah. Get an April O'Neil choice in there. Like, go wild.
Yeah, if you can find a
Oh, you just do
human-looking thing in a
Gardevoir.
yellow jumpsuit.
Gardevoir.
Or
Jumpsuit.
yeah.
Or,
Is there
or
a yellow
like
Gardevoir?
or like a Pikachu. Just be like, no, it's Pikachu. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to break.
Let's go to break.
All right.
We will be right back.
Be back.
Hello, and welcome back. All right, so let's see. We've got some pretty good Pokemon in this list here. Like, let's see, we got like Gastrodon, Golurk, Bronzong, Frostmouth, Flygon. Yeah, that's a good team. I like Flygon. He hasn't made my list yet, but Flygon was a surprisingly good Pokemon. One of the fastest in the game, weirdly.
I really like the Golurk in that
Golurk's
list.
good. Yeah.
I bet Sean you'd like Golurk. It's tough looking.
Yeah. Little
Cool.
ice.
Oh yeah,
ice
Cat
golem
and
boy.
I talked about that one.
Yeah.
And then that classic Gen 1 team.
Ground Ghost.
Yeah. Bulbasaur, Arbok, Magnetron, Vaporeon, Dugtrio, Fearow.
Man, yeah, Magneton's also high up for me. I know he's just 3 Magnemites stuck together, but I do like that. That one makes sense because it's magnets.
How do they work?
All right, so
I want to ask something I kind of threw in during the break in the chat. Something for everyone else to think about if you haven't already got an answer. If you were in a Pokemon anime and you're walking along and you have one Pokemon that walks along with you outside of its Pokeball, what would that be? And maybe we'll save that reveal at the end.
okay.
Does it? So
Like,
does size matter?
Yeah, does size? This is very important because I know my number.
I don't think so.
Choice.
I think it could be whatever. So like if you're walking along on your journey, maybe you're riding a Blastoise or something.
Okay. So this is good because there's one. I realize now there is one that I forgot to mention. So now I have a place to mention it.
Ooh, there you go.
So
your little sidekick Pokemon. What is your sidekick Pokemon if you're in the anime?
All right. I like it.
Okay. I will think on that and see if I can come up with something. So honorable mentions. Are we starting with mine? Is that where we are?
No, I think we're on Arc.
No. Normally.
Oh no, yeah, Arc
normally
led
we
off
would.
on the last one. Sorry,
But
sorry.
because we have a 6th round that throws off our pattern.
Yeah.
So yes, we do start with Sean.
Okay. So in the break, so at first I didn't have an honorable mention because, like I said, this was a difficult list for me. So in the break, I said, "Hey, Arc," because Arc was kind enough to grab my images for me and throw them together. Hey, Arc, can I give you a Pokemon? Can you throw the image together and get it over towards the end? Could that be a thing? And Arc goes, "Yeah, sure. Send me the Pokemon name." And let's go check the transcript. All right, Don Fan. His attack animation in Pokemon Go is the dumbest thing in the world. Quote, "That's the one I chose for you. Get the fuck out." Yes. What? Not even kidding. How? What? I'm good. So,
Good.
Lo and behold.
an honorable mention was chosen for me out of 898 fucking Pokemon. I don't know how this fucking happened. But yes, Don Fan, because his attack animation in Pokemon Go is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty consistent across all the games and media. Yeah, he rolls up into a disc
And
and Sonic spins.
Is an elephant?
It is
no, but for real, have I said this before? Like, have I?
No, I picked it because I was thinking of Threnton.
Mhm.
And it was really funny because I almost just put like a random Pokemon like Dunsparce, and I was gonna be like, okay, you didn't pick an honorable mention, but I would like you to consider this boy. But then I was
Yeah.
like,
So
nah,
good.
Yeah. That's immediately what I thought. It was like a Thranton Pokemon.
what elephant Pokemons do I think? There are other elephant Pokemon, but I think this was the first one, and therefore the most familiar to me.
That's incredible.
Fancy, yeah.
That is
I think it's a great choice.
unbelievable.
Go Team Friends.
So
Each other's
yeah, that's an
faves.
incredible story.
Love
So
this.
yeah, there we go. That's my honorable mention.
Don fan.
Don Fan
Granted
Fan.
in Pokemon form, but only 2 tusks.
Only
Only
two
two
tusks.
Needs more
We'll
tusks.
evolve him.
More,
It's fine.
more rolling,
Yeah.
less grappling.
Wait, does
It's
Donphan
different.
evolve? Hold on.
Not
Don
that
Fan
I'm
has
aware
a baby.
a baby, a little.
Yeah,
little,
there's only
little
2.
elephant.
Yeah, Fanfi. So when he evolved, when he gets a level 3 someday, 2 more tusks.
Could have 4. Could have
I'm
4
gonna write the
a tire
Pokemon company
tread.
right now.
tusks.
Might I propose Thranton? They could even just name him Thranton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fanfi,
It's a
Don
good
Fan,
deal,
Fran-
all those-
Yeah, fine.
Yep, all the creative work's done.
Yeah.
I've
Franton.
done it for you guys, man.
Concept in.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Jesus, that's so funny. I cannot
Yeah,
believe that.
I am thoroughly amused by this.
All right, we can move on. I'll stop. I'll stop.
This never stop.
So good.
All right, so I had. Wait, why do I have 3?
Huh?
You added one last minute.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Did
okay.
you steal
You
one
don't
of my
remember,
images
but
again?
I do, because I had to do
No.
the work.
No. Yeah. So well, we'll start with this one here. I honestly have already forgotten which one it is. Ah, yes, I added this one while I was in the bathroom. One of my 3 honorable mentions is Skarmory, which is a steel flying type, which he's another Pokemon on my list that doesn't evolve. It's just him. And the thing that gets me is like this Pokemon was my flying Pokemon for back when you needed to have the HM fly on somebody for the longest time, even though it is a bird that is made of swords.
Raise a bird.
He was on my short list because of the steel thing, but
Yeah. Like, where would you hang on to this? Or like, where would this fly a child around safely?
The neck
Like-
looks safe. If you hold around the
yeah,
neck.
you'd have to be holding on down below.
Yeah.
I imagine that the neck is like a mandolin slicer. So like it's just there's no safe area to hold on to here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just razors.
I do like how in later games when they added animations of it flying, it's not even flapping its wings, it's just like holding them out and it's kind of vibrating them a little bit like it's a jet. So, yeah, this Spike Boy was definitely the first time I found it, I was like, yep, that's my bird. And that was like 4 generations ago now.
I don't
So,
remember what my flying rider was.
I've had a few, to be fair. Tropius was one for a little while. The banana tree with wings. But
Little
Oh.
banana beard.
I think I just used my Charizard.
What?
yeah, Charizard would.
I think I just flew around
yeah.
on Charizard.
Then, so my second, also a bird, sort of, is Blaziken. Because it's a fighting chicken, like, that breathes fire and kicks people to death with fire. Like, its special move is Flame Kick. Like, and it evolved from Torchic, which was a super cute little baby chick Pokemon that also breathed fire. If we want to talk about the awkward middle teenager, it is hard to get more awkward middle teenager than Combuskin. Both because just in looks, and anytime you look up how to draw Combuskin, the basic gesture figure of it is a cock and balls. No getting around it. But it evolves.
Well, I mean, it's a
evolves
chicken, so
Yeah, I
cock
was
is
gonna
pretty
say, yeah.
appropriate.
It's a rooster, I guess.
Yeah, but it does evolve into Blaziken, who is one of my favorite starters, and I'm still mad they keep introducing fire and fighting combo starters because we already got Blaziken. We didn't need Infernape. We didn't need Incineroar. We already got box checked.
Oh yeah, I got feelings about Incineroar.
Incineroar is something different though. He's
He's a luchador.
Yeah, he's a
He's
Luchador.
dark. He's dark something.
Is he? I think he's firefighting still.
No, he's fire dark.
Oh, he's fire dark. Okay.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just very strong.
Okay. So,
All
but
right.
still, so that's better. That gets a point back for him.
I
But-
named my Litten Machoke so I wouldn't be disappointed when it evolved. And then I didn't let it evolve.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
And then my third honorable mention is Jolteon. My
Yeah.
personal
Yeah.
favorite evolution. So
Oh shit!
even though it
What?
wasn't very good wasn't as good as it is now back in the original version, because it could only it didn't learn a ton of great moves. Like it knew like Pin Missile and Thunder, and that was kind of it. But it's just like, yeah, it's just an Eevee that's made out of lightning. Like, what's not to like?
I approve.
And what was its? Yeah, yeah. No, it's a fave of mine. But those are my three honorable mentions.
Wait.
Real quick before we jump to Brian, one more like honorable mention that. So since we're talking about evolutions, my favorite evolution would be Umbreon.
Good choice. Yeah.
Because the shiny version, I almost said foil version, the shiny version
Foil Umbreon.
has those blue rings,
Yeah,
and the black on blue just looks really dope.
it does.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Brad.
Okay, so I have three. They're all in the same image. One of them is shiny Umbreon.
Hey!
So thanks for taking that from me, Sean. And then Honedge and Smugleaf, aka Snivy.
Yep.
Smugleaf just for the memes.
Yep, they're good memes.
I've never used Smugleaf, but the memes have made me laugh so much. So
Yeah, Smugleaf definitely lost out in that generation. It did. Like,
yeah,
because it just evolves into a snake, just a grassy snake.
yeah. It doesn't even look like it's gonna. It's got like cute arms and legs. Why would it evolve into freaking superior?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like the Dragonite line, but reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The old reverse Dragonite.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
I
of
mean-
those it's one of those types where like the middle version actually you could stop there. Like when it
Yeah.
evolves into Servine, which is just a taller Smugleaf, like, yeah, right.
Yeah. I definitely feel like they worked backwards with this one because the name Superior is awesome. It's a great pun for,
Oh yeah.
a
Absolutely.
really arrogant looking asshole.
Yeah.
And Snivy's really cute. Smugly. But yeah, just weird.
Yeah, the
just
Generation 5 starters were a mixed bag.
Mm.
Because we got that one, Tepig, and Oshawott, who all ended up looking weird by the end.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
those-
Oshawott. It's super weird at the end.
Yeah, like
When I was going through all the starter Pokemon, I was definitely like, that. It's kind of a lame year.
Yeah, that entire generation, like, cause like the Oshawott line starts as a cute little baby otter, sort of little snowman looking otter. It's probably the
Mm.
least cute of the three, but then it turns into Dewott, which looks like a ninja otter, and hell yeah, give me that. But then it
Mm.
turns into a Digimon, at the end, like a seal with a helmet.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't pick one of the otters.
Well, I did definitely in that generation. I did definitely use Oshawott, Dewott, Samurott as my starters when I played
Mm.
one of the. I played Black and Black 2. Black 2 was a mistake. But yeah, I don't recommend it. But let me bring it back to your honorable mentions, and I do appreciate just a sword.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a ghost sword. It's just a
Like-
floating ghost sword. Yeah.
Yeah. And it
Oh
like
man, what
Um,
if it was called like Justice Sword? Just a
Oh,
sword.
that'd be pretty good.
yeah, I use that one a lot in whatever
Yeah.
generation that
I
was.
definitely used it a lot in Y,
Yeah, it was Y, yeah. Yeah,
which is the only one I've played, by the way.
it's real
um,
solid though.
Most of my other information from Pokemon comes from Bulbapedia or Smash Bros. So
Nothing wrong with that.
Shows.
Just
Yeah.
the sword. All right.
So Arc, honorable mentions.
So we start with? It looks like we start with the high number and work down, like we've been doing for the file names, Ian.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got a few honorable mentions here. My first one here is going to be Meowth, because when I was a kid, I was like, cats are the coolest, and Pokemon was like, here's a cat, and I was like, yeah, I'm into it. So I remember getting the game. That was the first Pokemon that I very specifically sought out. I'm like, I know Meowth's in this game. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna catch one of my own. And like, I borrowed a strategy guide from a friend, and I took like a post-it note and placed it in there. Like, I took a bunch of post-it notes and placed them in there with cool stuff I found in the game. So when I gave it back to him and had like more info, and I distinctly remember finding the places where Meowths were. I'm like, there are Meowths here. I don't know if he gave a darn about Meowths, but he was informed of their location in Pokemon Red and Blue. Let me tell you.
Doesn't Meowth like chuck money at people in Smash Bros when he's an assist trophy or whatever?
Payday,
Yeah.
yeah, Payday is his attack, or like the signature attack. Yep.
Yeah, it throws
Cat.
money around and you can pick it up afterward and get more money just by using Meowth.
Yeah, you throw Colbans.
Nice.
He's got look coin on his forehead, quality.
Hmm.
Then he evolves into Persian, and that's just boring. But Meowth all day. Get the big feats. Bipedal. I enjoy it. My second honorable mention is from Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is a game that I had a hard time getting into. I think to this day I still haven't completed it. This was the first Pokemon that I ran into and said, I would die for you. And that's I forget, Charjabug. Yep. It's Charjabug.
Yep.
Yeah. I found a Grubbin and I'm like, heck yeah, I like this thing. And then it evolved into a Charjabug and I'm like, dude, you're an iPhone charger. That is the coolest. And I don't think I think it has a final evolution. I didn't get that part.
It does.
He's
It
a
does.
battery
It's,
Pokemon?
Yeah, he's like the Gonk droid of Pokemon. Just a little
He's just
box
a
of
9
energy. Yeah. Electric type. I think electric bug.
And then he turns
Looks
into
kinda
a Vikavolt?
Yeah, it actually.
Yeah,
it
the evolution's
gets-
just boring.
Yeah, but it gets badass. Like it goes from a little like bus, little bug bus, to like a cicada made of knives, like
With razor blades on his mouth.
It escalates quickly. But Charjabug's great. I just like wanted to bring him everywhere, stick him in the wall sometime.
That's so cute.
It's
It
just.
is.
I thought it looked like a bus in the game.
Yeah, it
I
does
kept
look
calling
like
it
a
school
bus.
Does look like a
Yeah.
bus.
That's all
Yeah.
I see is like a
With
commuter
headlights,
bus.
yeah.
Yeah. So love it. My last one is a type of Pokemon. It is.
See, I'm not the one cheating this time, guys.
It is sheep.
You know, I'll
Sheeps.
allow this.
Gotta
I'll
be
allow it.
one of my favorite
fine.
Pokemon types.
Art gets to come on and she gets a pass.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's because sheep. I
The
mean,
guests,
look, they're all
yeah.
the same. This is the same picture. So I feel like-
Name them all. What are they?
Yeah, yeah, and I put that there for Ian. I thought he would like it. The Bad Batch.
This is
the bad batch. I love it.
You love it, Ian. I can tell by your face. You're making that face you make when you love things.
So if that should be a team theme for you sometime. The
Oh,
bad
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be, like I think probably PortCon 2022. I will do the gym leader thing again. I will have the Bad Batch badge.
The bad badge. Yeah.
Bad
For the
Batch,
record,
freaking badge.
so okay, here's a quick question. Should I buy Sword and Shield? Should I buy and play that game?
I did not finish it.
Neither.
If
I'm
we
not
were
very
to-
good at Pokemon nowadays.
For me, the Gigantamax mechanic is neat, but it was like too much for me.
So if we were to do gym leaders, what would we play it on?
It probably depends on what the most recent game is.
Okay.
Like that's usually what we do. Like I think the Diamond and Pearl remake will be out by next PortCon, so that would
Okay.
probably be it. I would play Diamond and Pearl again with the
All right, well,
with the advantage with the
I'm laying it
updates they've
down
made.
right now. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team's mine.
Okay.
I just
All right.
And
We
I'll
have-
be Thundercats.
We have also
Put it
had
out
I'll be
there.
Bad Batch.
we've also used Pokemon Go as well. We have done gym badges with
Oh,
Pokemon
I could
Go.
do that.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry to derail.
nah, it's cool.
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah, we had a mix last time. We had some people that were just Pokemon Go trainers, and some people that had both, and some people that had whatever the current game was.
Yeah, I did want to ask the question of should I buy the Switch version,
I would
because I want to buy a game
yeah.
and I don't know if I should buy Pokemon or if I should buy the new Mario Golf, because that looks really fun too.
I mean, buy Mario Golf.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one.
Surprisingly, Mario Golf has been one of the best golf games franchises made. Weirdly.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. I think I will be waiting until the Diamond and Pearl one comes out. Because I loved Diamond and Pearl the first time.
Yep.
So I would happily play that with the big advances they've made. Like they got rid of having to have HMs on Pokemon in the last couple of games. It's like you used to have like if you ever wanted to fly from town to town, you had to take a move slot for one of your Pokemon, and it had to be fly. That was the only way to do it. But in Sun and Moon, they got rid of it with a different mechanic. So you could all of your Pokemon could actually know 4 attacks that were all useful. No one had to have cut, so you could cut down a branch every once in a while.
Cut.
So like if they carry that over to the remake, then I would be super happy about it.
That would be a good thing.
Leany Bird says buy Shield. So I mean that's also a vote for Shield. I did buy it and I did play it. And I think I got halfway through, but it's
Maybe I'll
not
buy shit.
it's
We'll
not the
see.
first Pokemon game I didn't finish, but it's the most recent one I didn't finish.
Problem with Switch games is they don't ever go on sale. At least the Nintendo Prime ones.
Usually not, yeah. Like maybe $10 off, maybe. But does that wrap up our honorable mentions?
I think it
I
does.
think so.
We on to number ones?
Which I think
Yeah.
puts us at Brian?
No, Ian.
Ian, right, Ian.
Okay.
So Ian's number 1.
My number 1.
Do we have any predictions that we want
yeah.
to throw out?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to predict. I put the graphics
Oh.
in. I know the secrets.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you know, so.
So I have a prediction. Like, are we calling these predictions, or are we just making the predictions and we'll see?
You can say them out. I mean,
Should we write them down?
no, just say them out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
There is one that I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know arcs. I
I'll
have
get
I
to.
have
Well.
I have a lot of insight in this, so I'll actually hold my peace on that.
Okay, I think that's probably fair.
But no, I'm pretty sure I know what arcs is.
I don't have any real insight. Greninja. That's a good point, Twine.
Yeah.
Greninja's a good point.
I haven't seen a ton of ninja Pokemon from Brian yet, so I'm surprised.
And there's no honorable mention of it.
One of
And he's
them's
got
gotta
real
come
quiet,
up.
real fast.
Yeah.
He's doing that face thing.
I'm thinking it's either Greninja or Ninjask. The other one with ninja in the name.
Ninjask?
Yeah, it's a cicada. It's a ninja cicada. It's actually the fastest Pokemon in the game.
You'll have to wait and see.
Flygon is pretty fast, but
Nah, it ain't Ninjask. It's Greninja. I think Twine called it. I think he got it. I've told the story a couple of times as to where my number 1 came from. I don't think I've told any of you, so I don't think any of you would guess it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. Nothing's ringing a bell. I don't have a big. Yes, it's this for you.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's jump in then.
All right. So my number 1 is a Pokemon that I have had a lot of success with, both in the games and in the TCG. Like the only deck that got me anywhere at a state tournament was a deck that was built around this Pokemon. It was a It was a deck that revolved around getting a bunch of energies on this one Pokemon, and then it would just steamroll the entire playfield until everything was dead. um, and it was slow to set up, and the meta was really punishing at that time. So slow setup decks usually didn't fly, but once it got set up, it couldn't get stopped. You couldn't stop it, and that is because this Pokemon is basically Godzilla.
Mudkip.
And no.
Wait.
Sounds
It's
fine.
basically
Doesn't
Godzilla
You don't see
Tyranitar?
Yes, it is Tyranitar.
Hey!
I got the plushie. It doesn't really show up on the green screen, but here he is.
Oh, hold it in front of your chest. In front of your chest.
It maybe.
This
Yeah.
is a whole.
It's
Oh no.
better on the chest. But in any case, yeah, it's Tyranitar. It's if Godzilla wasn't actually Godzilla, if he were really in the game, would hopefully be a water Pokemon. I would think they would know enough about Godzilla being a Japanese game to know. But yeah, it's rock and dark, which is a weird type combination. But this thing is just so OP, and it has a Mega Evolution, and it evolves from a cute little Larvitar, which is super
Big
cute.
boy. Big boy.
I have heard you talk about Tyranitar a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely my number one Pokemon. It was the linchpin of the weak sauce gym that Chandelure was a part of. Because Tyranitar, despite being OP, is weak to a lot of things. Because Rock and Dark is a funky type combo. But he's also tanky as shit. So he can probably survive at least one hit, and then he's coming back at you.
Big boy.
The best Pokemon I have in Pokemon Go is a female Tyranitar who has perfect stats. So it's just it keeps falling into place for this sweet thing for me. So that's yeah, my number one. Like the shiny I wish was a little cooler. It's like gray and orange, I think. It's not bad. It's not a bad shiny, I think. Actually, let me see. Is it a bad shiny? No,
It's
that's
like-
right. It's just
It's like brownish.
yeah, it's like tan and purple, which normally I'm all about tan. But like nah, it's not cool enough. Like if it had been black and orange or like gray like a Pupitar, it's intermediate generation. And like with orange on the belly, like that would seal it for me. That would be beautiful. But still keeps it in the top spot all day. And its Mega Evolution definitely is just Godzilla.
I remember in Pokemon Go, this was one of the first like big raid gyms that we had to get like 30 people around for.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally caught it, it felt so good. Like it was super cool.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Tyranitar is serious business.
this is a good choice.
Sweet.
All right.
Well-
all right. Let's see.
Sean, lock in your guess.
I have.
Which one?
Greninja.
Okay. So it is a ninja Pokemon. When we did our first like team that wasn't one element, I picked a ninja team. Surprise, surprise. And I really didn't like my ninja team because most of the ninjas, the ninja types that I could find online at the time were like Shedinja and Ninjask and Excelgor, which are all bug type, which are weak against freaking everything. And then I threw in like a Weavile and I forget. But yeah, Greninja is the only one from that team that was actually like a cool ninja. Excelgor looked cool, but wasn't that good. He was very fast, but Ninjask I did not like.
It's
But,
very fast, but that's its only stat.
Yeah, Greninja is freaking awesome. I also really like frogs. One of my favorite gaming characters is a frog. So a ninja frog is just like perfect to me.
If Twine hadn't said it, I would have never gotten there. So
Yeah.
all credit goes to Twine.
This
Yeah.
this checks out, and yeah, the fact that it throws giant water shurikens Like,
Yeah, in Smash Bros, like he charges it up like a Rasengan and then throws a giant water shuriken. It's
he's
freaking
so
great.
good in Smash Bros. Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
I love him. He's some of his
the tongue's the only
hit-
thing that weirds me out.
yeah, the tongue scarf is weird. Yep, the tongue scarf is weird.
We don't tongue
And
shame
in
here.
Smash Bros, they definitely play with that because he like flaps it back and forth on himself.
No. I think that the most disturbing iteration of that tongue is Detective Pikachu. You can see
Does
like
he see
the-
the bumps?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
they fully
no.
rendered it, yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah, a little
That's
too real.
a little too real.
Yeah,
Too real. Too good.
The
But,
the shiny Ninjask is cool though. It's like
Ninjask or
I'm sorry,
Greninja?
with Greninja. The shiny I don't know what the shiny Ninjask looks like. The shiny Greninja is like black and the tongue is bright red. Like it's definitely a Ninja Gaiden
yeah, but I like blue.
feel.
Oh, that is
I like
really
blue.
cool. They're both really good.
They're both
yeah.
real good.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. There's only one way they could ever make a Pokemon cooler in my eyes is if it was a ninja like lightning,
Mhm.
like a lightning or an electric based ninja.
Instead of a water
Maybe
based.
maybe a cat or a dog or something. But like that's the only thing that would be cooler than this to me.
Yeah, this,
water
this
type-
is pretty well tailored to you.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
like
the right color. He's the right type. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not like crazy about water type, but it's Frog Ninja.
Yeah. It did it.
So yep, Twine's got my number. Every other ninja Pokemon in the game sucks right now.
You hear
Shedinja
that?
is trash.
How do you spell Shedinja?
It's
SH?
SHEDINJA. His whole gimmick is
It's a fucking flying little bug. What? That's
yeah.
not ninja.
So it's a gimmick Pokemon. It has 1 HP.
Yep.
And it can only be damaged by what it's weak against.
Yeah.
But
The-
it's bug and
yeah.
ghost.
So
So,
it
it's weak
is-
against everything.
It is weak against a fair number of things.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's weak to 5 types of damage, but it is
Yeah.
utterly immune to everything else in the game.
Yeah. You can kill it by accident though.
Yeah.
Like you can absolutely just kill it by accident. So if you don't know that about it,
It's
maybe you'll get away with it, but
it's one of the most back when people were hacking Pokemon more often with R4s and things like that. Its ability was the most hacked ability ever. Because you could take it and put it on something like a Sableye, which had normally no weaknesses whatsoever, and make a literally unbeatable Pokemon.
that's so so
Yeah.
broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. In normal rules, Shedinja's kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Greninja's awesome. And I couldn't settle on one picture, so I picked all of them.
No, that's valid. That's a valid way to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Arcadis.
All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what it is,
Wait,
I'm pretty sure you do too.
but gimme.
Yeah, who wants to announce it?
No,
then?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it.
don't see my thunder.
No.
So when I was playing Diamond and Pearl in college, I found a Shellos pretty early in the game, like you do. And I thought it looked kind of rude, and I was like, this is hilarious. I'm going to give it a funny novelty name and put it on my team. And I did that. And it just stayed on my team because it was pretty good. Because it was like one of the only water types you could get early in the game. And then it evolved into this sweet boy.
Mm,
And I decided that I was in love with this Viking slug. I think that I like this Pokemon a lot because I'm very mystified by the Pokemon that I like a lot, and I have no good reason to like them. Like this one doesn't look like a cat. It doesn't it's not like I was a kid and I was like, yeah, it's a cat shaped thing. I love that. I don't particularly like sea slugs. But yeah, for some reason I was like, this guy, it's my jam. And it's one of those things that I think like it's a Pokemon that I used a lot, so it kind of almost became a friend in a lot of ways. Because
You haven't said the
I
name
was
of the
I was trying to
Pokemon
figure out
yet.
what the name was.
yeah, no, we're not naming it. It's just who's that Pokemon?
Who it is?
It's
To name
Gastrodon.
it would be to like you can't do that. No, yeah, it's Gastrodon. West Sea in particular. I like the little Viking
pink and
horns
brown?
instead of little floppy ears.
Yeah, because
yeah.
East Sea is hot garbage.
Wow.
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 Rude.
Wow.
But yeah,
Oh,
So rude.
our first fight. Here it is.
No, well, you say that, but
This is not our first fight.
for our wedding cake, the cake toppers were a pair of Gastrodon.
Oh my god.
That I think
Getting them.
Okay, so yeah, you probably knew this one, huh?
They're getting them. Yep.
I had a real good idea, and I remember because every Pokemon game that has since come out, anytime Gastrodon comes up, obviously, Ark's got to have it. But
Mhm.
50-50, depending on the version of the game or where you are in the game physically, you can only get East Sea Gastrodon, the blue one with the floppy ears, instead of this pink Viking. And that just sets the tone right there.
Well, if it's available in one, is the other available in the other version?
Yeah, usually
Usually?
there's trading, or sometimes it's available within the same game, but you have to go to like a different route to get it. But yeah, these are like I got East Sea Gastrodon, which you made these, right?
I totally did.
Yeah, and little dude, little top hat.
Mm,
Like,
So cute.
yep.
Yep.
That is
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
yeah.
So this is why I was pretty sure which one was which. If you'll permit me, I do also have a memory of back when we used to play a lot of Pokemon Battle Revolution, which was the one that you could hook up with your DS to the Wii and battle it out that way. That was when we fully realized that Gastrodon, at its full size, is a foot tall.
Yeah, he looks like you could surf on him like a Lapras or something, but no.
On Bulbapedia, it says 2'11".
Yeah. So
Just a small boy.
like
Yeah.
throw the Pokeball, you expect a thing to pop out, and it's just this little. It's kind of.
Wow.
Like Gastrodon's call is also this kind of weird, like it's like a horse braying or whatever. And then there's like the slurpy sound in the background because like in the DS generation they were like, oh, we can do more complicated sounds. It's unsettling.
So there, yeah, it is happy squeaking, but damn, yeah,
Yeah, it's a damn happy
But
screeching.
damn.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
damn happy screeching. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Pokemon that like by no rights should anyone like.
But somebody does.
Somebody does. It's me.
Somebody do.
I'm the one.
Mhm.
Someone's got. Everyone deserves love.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially Gastrodon West Sea.
Especially sea slugs.
Yeah. All right, Sean.
Bring us.
All right. So, similar story to Ian's number one.
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla. No.
Good choice.
So I have a rudimentary knowledge of the Pokemon card game because I needed to know it when I was hanging out at Weekend Anime all the time. But I didn't play it all that much. And when we were running Pokemon States, we really wanted to push the numbers up. We really wanted to get as many people signed up and playing as we could. And so Julie was like, Sean, sign up. Just sign up and play. Just sign up and play. You know how to play. Just sign up and play. I was like, I don't have a deck. Just get a pre-made deck or something. So what I did is I bought 2 of the pre-made Zekrom decks. And I took out all the junk, and I jammed the 2 of them together. And so I spent like 30, 40 bucks on this deck. And I sat down against people who spent thousands of dollars on their decks. And I was like, hey, I'm new to the game. I may ask you some questions. I may go a little bit slow. And I proceeded to trounce people who spent a ton of money on this stupid game. And I went like 5-2 in this tournament with 2 pre-made Zekrom decks just jammed together. So Zekrom is a very good memory for me. And that's the only time I've ever really played Pokemon, the card game. I have no idea where this deck ever went, but he's a good boy. He does good stuff. I was trying to figure out what the card was. I looked back. I was trying to figure out what he does to be so good. He hurts himself to do a ton of damage to the opponent. And then when he's hurt enough, he just does extra damage to the opponent. So he's just a masochist, and he's super cool. Cool guy. Cool guy. Did some cool stuff, beat up some guys who were real mad that I beat him. So yeah, that's my number one. Just because I have such a good memory with him.
When I was searching through, trying to find some random Pokemon that I might not have seen before, I almost put Zekrom on my list.
He's electric and dragon. So
Yeah,
dragon,
and he's got a glowing blue tail.
Yeah, it's like a buzzing. It's like a Beedrill tail almost.
Yeah.
So Zekrom is electric dragon, and then Turtonator is fire dragon. And I'm pretty sure that's the only overlap that I had on my team. Everybody else was different types.
Dragon's not a bad overlap.
And exactly. And if that was my one overlap, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was my relatively balanced team. I have no idea if I could even put this team together. I don't know if these guys all exist in the same game.
It gets complicated.
But there they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes the trading and the up trading that you have to do is weird. But
Yeah.
So we've got Zekrom, who's he's an average sized guy. We got Big Boy Blastoise, Big Boy Aggron, Big Boy Turtonator, Big Boy Buzzwole, and then Toxapex, just chilling in her little house.
But Zekrom's a legendary though, so that would be probably the tough one to get.
Yeah. Zekrom it's the poster boy for Pokemon Black.
Yeah.
But yeah, still that means you can get it. It's just the one, but you can get it. So
last thing.
Yeah.
Who's your sidekick Pokemon?
Yeah.
Are you going cute or are you going with huge?
Let me pop this out here. I'm gonna change the way that we usually do. Like sometimes we do that whole master list thing. We're not gonna be able to do a master list of Pokemon. It's just not gonna
Number
happen.
one, the Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise.
I mean,
Yeah.
basically,
Boom, done.
that's got the best representation so far.
Yeah. That's the
So-
only thing we can really.
And then the
What we
only
say.
other thing that was mentioned, well, 2 things were mentioned twice. So Zekrom was mentioned twice, at least in passing. And then 2 honorable mentions went to Umbreon.
Yeah.
Brian and I on the same
That's
wavelength
true.
here, sort of.
Shiny Umbreons, baby. Black and blue.
Shiny
Looks
Umbreon
good.
is great. And if our friend Zelda were here, she would also
She'd be on
Yeah.
that train.
hard
Yeah.
lock
Yep.
on Shiny Umbreon.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got a shiny Umbreon Kigu, I think.
Yep.
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty legit.
It is. All right.
Well,
so,
off. I kind of already mentioned it. My sidekick Pokemon would be Shinx. If I could somehow instantly evolve him to Luxray and back in a battle, I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, Greninja would be
see, that's Digimon.
my bro.
What you're
but
describing is just Digimon.
yeah. Yeah. But walking around like on the overworld, yeah, Shinx would be the one kind of frolicking next to me.
Okay.
Who's next? Who's going?
I got one. We don't have to do this in any particular order, but I got one. Mine is one that I regret not putting on the list earlier. But for me, especially if we're assuming size is no limit, for me it would be Gyarados. Gyarados, a Chinese water dragon that is perpetually pissed off. Like,
Yeah.
and that's like, yeah, it's the whole mystique of it. It's just like take the most useless Pokemon in the game, Magikarp, and beat it enough times. This
And make it
comes out.
real mad. Yeah.
And it's one of the best Pokemon in the game. And multiple games have had Gyarados as my primary water type for a good stretch. And yeah, I can just imagine just walking around with a giant angry snake next to me or surfing around on it. Like that would definitely be my sidekick. Hard to get into a store though.
Yeah, that's where Shinx comes in handy. Fit in the purse or crawl on my shoulder.
Perfect.
Ark or Sean?
I am currently looking at my Pokemon Go to sort of see what my favorites and stuff were.
See, my
Okay.
my actual sidekick in Pokemon Go is Chandelure, but I already got him on the list. I wanted to mention something new for mine.
Okay. Ark, do you have a sidekick?
I think it'd probably I'd go with my number one. I'd have Gastrodon.
Gastrodon? Yeah.
That's what I did in Pokemon Go, and I very stubbornly keep him my partner Pokemon even when I need to have other Pokemon for missions and candy. It's my boy.
Need that candy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to bring up my shinies because those are the things I save the most.
Oh yeah. Because yeah, there's like this is that like part like if the Pokemon anime has taught us anything, it is that being irrational with your choices, all of the choices, all of your life choices, any of them, will yield success eventually.
Okay, I got my answer. Because it would be a nice, comfortable ride.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the suspension would be, but there's a nice platform to ride on. And he almost made my list, but again, he overlapped with a type. And I have a shiny of him. It would be shiny Metagross.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'd be able to ride on the center, and then you just sort of clomp along. That'd be the one.
Yeah.
Metagross?
Metagross.
Yeah, it's a sort of a flying saucer with giant stompy legs. But it's
And the shiny version is like a bright
silver.
steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Metagross and game terms, stat-wise, it's up there with Tyranitar. So it's also a mean bastard.
Oh, yeah.
He's an iron leg Pokemon, steel psychic, and he weighs 1,200 pounds.
Yep.
You have him leggy.
Yeah.
Very dense. Very dense.
Very dense. Yeah.
Dense boy.
Have him the biggest leggies.
5 feet tall. He's not that big.
No.
He'd be easy to get up and onto. He's got little steps.
Yep, little meep, meep. Yep.
He's a nice flat top of his head. I think he'd be a comfortable ride.
I think so. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, we got to vote for Golurk as a sidekick. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Golurk? Oh yeah, the big one. Yeah.
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 How tall is Golurk? Let's
find out.
Golurk if tall. Oh shit.
9 foot.
9 feet.
You'd ride wrapped around his leg. Just be like, this is fine.
Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Golurk is not a gun.
I like how he's got like a band-aid across his chest.
Does he?
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah,
Look at that.
got, like,
Because it's keeping
yeah.
the crack together.
Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
I like that.
Sweet.
I think what we have here are several very good lists. Like, yeah, not one Pokemon that I find silly was put on here. Like, so I'm
Yeah, no
very
Garbodor.
impressed. Yeah. Though, yeah, like you said, yeah, Mel, for Fred, Mel was on here. Garbodor, also top tier for her.
Yeah.
What's the ice cream one?
Oh, which one?
Which one?
There's multiple? What?
Yeah. Yeah, see, ice... Because one of them's an evolution, for sure. But yeah, there's
Vanillite.
Vanillite just looks like a basic ice cream cone.
Oh, there's vanilla-ish. Oh my
Yep.
god, what is this?
Yep. Exactly.
Ugh! No.
Yeah. It's a time. Yeah, it evolves into a bigger ice cream cone, and then there's another one that I think is technically like, yeah, and then it evolves into Vanillux, which is an ice cream cone but with 2 scoops side by side.
Oh, it's like a double.
Yeah, instead of putting it on top. No, yeah, it's a mistake.
It's just a mistake.
It's just a mistake. And
And
then
it's
there's
4 feet tall. What is
Yeah.
this?
Then there's like Slurpuff. That's another one. Looks like a walking, like melting ice cream. Yeah, there's.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's weird.
Yeah. Like I said,
No.
like they've made some.
We were having a good time.
They have made some choices as they've designed these, but then again, like I love Pokemon that is just a sword. Like I love Aegislash and that evolutionary family. Not mad about it at all.
There's a Pikachu outside my house.
Oh.
Yeah, Doublade and Honage.
Yeah. And then like
Alcremie.
Alcremie?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh no,
Gigantamax
no.
Alcremie looks ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, the one that just looks like a bunch of like whipped cream.
Looks like a giant ice cream cake.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
They're standing on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is why
Oh, see.
Gigantamax was a bit much for me. And I never even ran into
Mm.
this.
What the
And yeah,
What
there
is
are
this?
plenty of Pokemon that are just examples of an animal. Like Swellow is just a swallow,
Yep.
and it just evolves into a bigger bird. But I think this was a big success. I think
It's a good list.
this is a very good set of lists. These would honestly all make, even though we didn't all set out to make a good team, I think most of these would be able to make it through the game without too many issues, realistically.
I think mine would have problems because it's mostly water and electric.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got,
Some dark.
you got some
thrown in.
power there, though.
yeah, and you got, I mean, you can always mess around with what moves the Pokemon know. Get a little bit of diversity out of that. That was one of my favorite things about the the weak sauce team that I used, was that Tyranitar, who is rock and dark. A lot of people would throw water Pokemon at it, because water is good against rock. That Tyranitar knew thunder.
Whoops.
So, yeah.
Tricked.
So there's a lot of stuff you can do. But I think this was a good success. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank chat for hanging around and being nice and active with us. You guys gave us a lot of great ideas. And I want to thank Ark for joining us this time.
Yay!
And for the idea.
Yeah.
The topic.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I was so excited when you just came up to my desk and were like, "We're doing Pokemon."
Yeah, thanks for letting me tell you about my favorite Pokemon.
Right?
I've been waiting for this outlet
Well, one of
my
the
whole life.
one of the shirts that I most associate with you, Ark, is the one that says "Pokemans" or "My Pokemans." Let me show you them.
Vintage
So-
Weekend anime shirt.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice.
So that is it for us tonight on 5-Hit List. But we'll be doing a bunch of other stuff Monday, coming back for more D&D. But Brian, via PortCon, you are running a panel.
Yeah, I'm going to be talking about X-Wing. If you've not yet started up X-Wing Second Edition, we're talking about what that would take, some of the differences between First and Second Edition, and why it's a good time to jump in. So That'll be
Why it's
6
better than
o'clock.
first edition in every way.
Yes. So much. So much.
But yeah,
And even if you've never played and you're interested in a Star Wars game where you fly ships around and shoot each other, tune in 6 o'clock Saturday.
that'll be on the PortCon Attendify.
Yep. That'll be a Nintendify event. So
Yeah, do hop on.
Yeah.
That.
do it.
PortCon, we do also have an in-person component. So if you want to go and check out the Artist Alley or the Vendor's Room, feel free to do so. Tickets are available at the door. Masks are required. No buts about it.
0 butts.
No butts.
0 butts. Also 0 butts.
Don't even bring the butts.
There is a dress code. Please keep the butt under.
Yeah.
It's amazing that that's something that we have to say every year, but we do.
Cover your butt.
And Sean's also working at the in-person portion to bring wonderful photos to the people.
Yeah, I've got
this is-
photography, and I'm doing a panel with Casey Whalen from We're Alive fame tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. Yeah.
Also, Sean procured a variety of Pride flags, as PortCon always takes place during Pride. So if you do want your photo taken in your cosplay with your Pride flag of choice, we got the hookup for you via Sean.
11 of them. 11 different Pride flags.
You had to steam all of them individually.
It's been a thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. That's awesome.
So that's a good time. But until then, thank you for watching. Hope everybody had a great time. Hope everybody has a good time tonight, tomorrow night, and just in general. Hope you have a good time.
Have good times.
Have good
Do it.
Good night.
Bye.